My fellow Americans, our long national nightmare is over.
Since the inception of bad teeth and teeth problems, and really with the prevalence of easily acquired sugar, especially with the wealthy, there's been a problem with teeth going bad and people struggling to decide how they were going to deal with that. And so came the false teeth. The initial false teeth, well, they did a lot of experimenting. Initially they tried human teeth. And here we have an ad requesting human teeth from the continent only, please. And they tried that to varying degrees of success. They even went so far as to try to harvest teeth off of dead people, dead soldiers at the Battle of Waterloo. And in this photograph you see a bunch of them advertised as if they came from the same human in sequential order. And that was early fraud in dentistry. They would pick whatever teeth were available off of the cadavers on the battlefield and drill a hole in them and string them together and offer them up as if, you know, hey, get this whole this whole set of teeth. How would you like to have a dead person's teeth in your mouth? I think I'm going to pass. But that was early on. They were trying anything they could, and it was quite a struggle. I put on the googles, and here we can see in the top right a metal plate for a denture, which couldn't have been comfortable, I don't think. I believe that's a leather one in the bottom right. They tried all kinds of stuff. I think George Washington, who went through multiple 8, 9, 10 pairs of teeth, he tried wood. Early dentistry tried ivory. They tried hippopotamus teeth. Like I said, the dead people's teeth. There's an account of George Washington buying teeth off of his slaves, which I'm assuming that went like, hey, give me your teeth. You know, slavery. I don't think there was any buying going on. But they all worked to varying degrees of success. Probably none of them really well. Here's another picture of various attempts. In the middle left there we see some decorative gum work, because who doesn't want that? I mean, for crying out loud, focus on the matter at hand of getting yourself some chompers. But somebody went above and beyond and got a little decorative with the gum work there. Once they somewhat had a grasp on getting teeth in some kind of a fixed palate, I don't know what the word would be, but then came the problem of actually getting the plates to adhere to the gums. And here's a picture of piano string used to extend the teeth and give pressure and put them to the gums. I cannot imagine that working out so well. You know, the strings would rust and break, and you'd have to be pretty desperate, I would think, to attempt something like that. But that was an early try. Modern day false teeth, they've gotten a little better with it. Initially, of course, you have to have whatever you have left, your extractions done, which is nearly an unbearable process. And of course, the more you have and the better shape they're in, the more painful the process of getting them out. But once they are out and the gums have healed to a certain degree, they take molds with like a Play-Doh type substance, and they press that in, and it gets an imprint of your gum line. Here's a picture of my particular molds. They send those off to a laboratory, and that's what they come up with. Out of that, they cast a wax prototype, I guess you'd say, and that's for fit and finish. Here's the wax prototype. Any adjustments that you need made, now is a great time to do it. I mean, if you have something rubbing or bothering you or whatever, it's pretty remarkable how well they do this process, actually. These are all sent to an independent laboratory and done up and come back ready for you to try on. And once you give your final approval, it's not final, but it's pretty close to what you're going to receive. I suppose we've graduated to where we're at now with acrylic 100%. This is the lower portion, or the lower plate, I guess you'd say. Let's do upside downside. Upside, cosmetics, 100% better. There's no arguing that. Downsides? They're not real. You can taste about 5% of what you eat. Real teeth tear and chew and smash. Synthetic teeth smash. So things like salad that require tearing of lettuce, forget that business. The taste factor is huge to me. With synthetic teeth, you get the almost every S. Then there's the lovely glue, the adhesive that holds them in place, in theory. You want some free advice from me? Do everything you have to do to keep your originals. Former Steeler great Pittsburgh Steeler great Mike Webster, who had some mental difficulties as he aged, but as his teeth would fall out, his real teeth, he used super glue and put them back in, and somehow that worked. I'm telling you, if you got to be addicted to opioids, you do what you got to do. Keep the original ones, because these are not, I guess arguably they're better than nothing. Let's see what this former great NBA multi-time champion and all-star has to say about dentures, my videos. I'll let him introduce himself.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Jeez. Harsh. Hey, thanks for watching.